Hello, Facebook. Happy Monday. I am excited to get on here and share a little bit about you, share a little bit with you about some of the biggest misconceptions I think people get when they start a direct sales business. So, all right, I don't know about you guys, but it is freezing here in Pennsylvania. I would love to learn where some of you are from. So, today was just a throw on a hat, be nice and comfy and cozy in my house. Hey Ashley, hey guys. Well, yay. Well, as some of you are popping, I'm back. Okay, got a little connection issue. Let's hope. Let's hope and pray. Not post and pray. We'll get into that in a second. So I hope we don't have any connectivity issues. But anyways, it's cold here and it's definitely affected my internet. But hey Chris, I know it's kind of cold. But anyways, as you guys are popping on, I would love for you to, if you're watching live, as always, post a 1. Today, I just want to hear where you're tuning in from. And if you have a business, I would love to hear what that is. What business do you have? And if you are watching the replay, post a 2 below and let me know what kind of business do you run? So this one is specifically for direct sales. If you have not seen any of my videos before, let me do a little intro so you kind of know who I am. My name is Heather Schreiber-Burns, and I am obsessed with helping women trade in average for awesome and chase their God-sized dreams. So I have a couple different businesses. I am a serial entrepreneur, and one of them is a direct sales business. I have been able to build 2 different direct sales businesses to 6 figures, and I just love helping other women find success in direct sales. But I really find that there's one thing in particular that a lot of people that maybe haven't had exposure or haven't had really any experience with direct sales, they make some common mistakes. So I want to address one of those tonight by really helping you to ask yourself, as you're growing your business, are you posting and praying and hoping for your business to thrive and to succeed and for somebody to message you and want to buy one of your products, or maybe someone to message you and want to join your team, right? So if you're doing that, I've got to tell you that that's not what a true professional in direct sales, network marketing, multi-level marketing, however you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, right? That's not how you're successful, right? So what I find is that so many people spend more time on the front end of posting, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest or a blog or whatever, right? Whatever social media platform that you are trying to dominate. If you're on here, you're obviously on Facebook. Facebook's like my favorite, it's my jam. I dabble a little bit into Instagram, but Facebook's my main thing. So, what I find is that most people spend more of their time trying to figure out what to post, whether they're looking on Pinterest for a graphic, or they're looking in some group for a graphic, or they're trying to find like the perfect image and the perfect wording and all these other things. And they spend so much time on what to post, and then once they post, they don't actually do the work on the back end. So if you are spending more time on the front end and you are simply posting and praying that someone's going to message you and want to buy your product or wants to join your team, right? And can I just get this out there for the record? Stop asking people to don't say join my team, right? Say join our team, right? Because hopefully you have more than one person. If you join somebody, you have more than one people. When you use the word my, it's all about you, and it seems like it's benefiting you in some way, but really what people want to do is they want to be a part of something, so it's not join my team, it's join our team, because you have a lot of resources, right? So with that being said, if you are posting and praying and you're just hoping that person messages you because you know they see your post, you think so, right? Or you know that they would be great at this, but they don't comment or whatever. Thanks, babe. My husband just brought me a glass of wine. I'm about to do my team call here in a minute. So, but anyways, posting and praying doesn't get you success, right? But posting and slaying, posting and slaying, how do you actually work your business on the back end, right? How do you actually work your business besides just finding the perfect graphic or finding the perfect quote or taking the perfect selfie, right? That is such a small part of it. The magic happens after you post, right? When you're gonna actually slay your business. So I am going to give you 5 tips, and there's so many more that I can give you, but 5. Let's start with these because these are probably the most common mistakes that I see people making that I really want to make sure. Oh my goodness. You guys, technology, it's like our best friend or our worst enemy, so I apologize. But luckily the replay doesn't look as funky, so you can go back and watch this. All right, so number 1, I better hurry up because A, I have a team call here in 8 minutes, and B, I don't know how long my connection's gonna last. So number 1, first of all, when you post and you're trying to hopefully get interaction and you want people to actually respond to you or make a comment on your post or whatever, like every single comment, right? This goes for a group page, this goes for your personal business page, your personal page, this goes for your business, this goes for Instagram, this goes for everything. It's like if you were standing and talking to somebody face to face, right? And you say something to them and they say something to you, you don't just stare at them, you actually carry a conversation. And I think so often we forget that social media, it's social, right? Who cares if you have 100 likes? If you don't do anything with those likes, and who cares if you have 100 comments? If you don't do anything with those comments, you're not going to grow your business. So, like every comment. Like it, hit the like button, hit the heart button, hit the sad face, whatever the comment, right? Whatever it warrants, react to it, right? And then that's number 1. So many times I see people that, they post something and there's like people commenting and people liking and people don't even say anything back. You're missing an opportunity to build a relationship with people, and that's what direct sales is. Direct sales is building relationships with people, okay? So that's number 1, is like every comment, whether that's in your group, on your personal page, on your business page, your Instagram, whatever. Like it, because this is like a conversation, right? So when you say something to them and they say something back, acknowledge that you saw their post, right? It's basically social media etiquette, okay? So number 2, not only are you gonna like the comment, you're actually going to comment back to the comment, right? The like is just almost like a head nod. Like, I see you, girl, I see you commented, right? But a comment back, it's a conversation. Even though it's social media and it's not a fluid conversation, it's a little bit more than just acknowledging that they posted. This is your opportunity to then connect with people on a little bit more of a deeper level, right? So whatever you posted created something in them to actually comment, right? So people typically get more likes than comments, and comments are weighed more heavily like in their interest, right? So you need to give those people even more attention. Comment back, say something back. Don't just like it and walk away. Like it and comment back, okay? Number 3 is to use your customer or potential customer or your fan base, your audience, whatever, your potential downline, whatever. Use their name. So I am so guilty of saying, hey girl, because I mean, honestly, in person, I say that a lot too. It's a problem of mine, right? Especially because I look at everybody like they're my friend. But when you can, until you kind of earn that kind of a relationship with somebody, you need to use their name, right? There's something about using somebody's name that makes them feel like it's personal to them. It's very, it just means a little bit more like you actually paid attention to who actually commented. So use their name when you can. And then when you earn that trust or that relationship to that next level, you can use stuff like, hey girl, hey hun, whatever your thing is. Mine's always hey girl. So hey girl, hey, that's what I say all the time. But you really shouldn't use that the first time you interact with somebody, or if you haven't really quite earned that level of relationship or interest or friendships, right? All right, so that's number 3. Number 4, be part of the conversation, right? So maybe you ask somebody's opinion about something, or you're trying to ask for referrals or whatever. There's nothing wrong with you actually commenting in the thread. The other thing is that boosts your Facebook right back up to Facebook, and that's where you're going to start to have more exposure. And that's just it. So many of you have great content, you have great personalities, you have a lot to offer the world. They just don't see you, and it's probably because you're posting and praying, and you're not posting and actually slaying and doing the work on the back end, right? So That was number 4. Be part of the conversation. People want to know what you think about it too. And then also the cool thing is you can go back a day later, a week later, a month later, shoot, a year later. So I actually had a post today. So I started a brand new direct sales business a year ago. And I had a post today, 1 year ago, about how I had sponsored 24 people in about a week. And I was so excited, and I posted that last year at this time. Well, I actually commented on the post to my husband because we have 10x that, we have 100x that. So we've multiplied that by, we have thousands on our team now, and I commented on it and tagged my husband and said, oh my gosh, on the post it's something like God is so good. Let's do this, whatever. And I was like, 1 year later, he is still blessing our business abundantly, right? So I commented on it and I tagged my husband and said, wow, look at this. And now guess what? Now people are seeing that. Now people are actually commenting on that, not even realizing that was a year ago. Ooh, I'm getting excited. My pen's flying everywhere. You guys, by the way, if you haven't seen these really cute pens, they actually write really, really nice. Side note, total squirrel for me. But anyways, be part of the interaction, right? And then don't forget, you can go back a day later, a week later, a year later, and boost that back up into the Facebook's newsfeed and potentially get someone else to get their eyes on your content. And make sure your content is good content, right? And use that for the really good ones that you would actually want people to see. All right. And then number 5, again, you guys cannot forget that direct sales, network marketing, multi-level marketing, however you want to put it, right? It is all about building relationships with people. That's what it is. And so if you are not authentically building relationships with people, I always say every person I connect to serves a purpose. Some of those people, it's going to be to sell a product to. And that's where our relationship will stay. And that's okay. Everybody, we need customers, right? Especially if you have amazing products, you're going to want to share those, right? The other group of people are going to be people who actually see an opportunity with your business, and they too want to live the lifestyle that you live, right? They too want to earn the types of things you're earning, or earn extra money, or do what you do, right? So there's those people that are actually going to learn about the opportunity. And then there's that third category. You guys, they're not going to have anything to do with your wallet, your monetary, your pay that you get, but you can serve them in a way like this video, right? It might not connect me with somebody who's actually going to increase my paycheck, but I still want to help people. I still want to share with people how they can too be successful, and for sure how to help people with direct sales, because direct sales gets such a bad reputation. It's not because direct sales doesn't work. It's because people aren't working their direct sales business, right? There's two different things. All direct sales businesses, they work, but you have to work them. So you can't just post and pray and hope that, these people are going to message you and want to buy your products, and these people are going to want to join your team because you had the greatest post and you spent, an hour figuring out what to post. No, you actually need to post. And by no means am I saying don't pray about your business. That I pray about my business every morning for God to connect me with the right people every single day. So I encourage you, pray about your business, but don't just post and pray and hope that it works, right? God wants to bless us abundantly, but God also wants you to work for it. So post and slay your business. So let me go over those one more time just to remind you. Number 1, like every single comment on your social media, right? That's like a conversation with people, and it's rude not to acknowledge that somebody just said something to you. So number 1, like it. Number 2, you're actually going to comment on it. I didn't give you number 5. I got off on a tangent. I'll give that at the end. I started to and then I didn't. See, you too can be a successful business owner and have your mind going everywhere. Number 2, comment on the comment, right? Start a conversation going, right? Number 3, you are going to use your customers or your fans or your following or however, you're going to use their names until you earn the right to use those fun names like Hey Girl, right? So use their name. Number 4, be part of the conversation. Engage with your audience. Be part of the conversations, and don't forget that you can boost that post back up into the newsfeed an hour later, 10 hours later, a day later, a week later, a month later, a year later, if it's something worth posting back into the Facebook newsfeed, right? And you think could get some good eyes on it. And then number 5, you want to build relationships with people. So if you have that person that's commenting on your post regularly or liking posts, or maybe they just post this really good comment on your post, Take the conversation behind closed doors. Build a relationship off of the Facebook, right? It's like go on a GNO, a girls' night out with them, right? Like hang out with them like you would with your girlfriends. Have a one-on-one conversation with them. And I'm not saying to message them immediately and word vomit about your business and about your products. What I'm saying to do is comment on the comment, right? But then take that conversation a little bit further and tell them you really appreciated their comment, or you loved their viewpoint on your question, or you appreciate them and following you and being so supportive of you and your business, whatever is appropriate, right? But you can always take that conversation a step further with that person and really build a relationship. Again, not word vomit about your products, not word vomit about you joining your team, right? But really engaging with that person more one-on-one, behind closed doors, right? Behind just on the newsfeed of Facebook, but really starting to get a conversation going. So I hope those 5 tips help you in some way. Don't just post and pray about your business. Post and slay your business. Do the work. If you are putting more time into if you're putting more time into figuring out your post and your wording, and you're not actually putting more time on the back end and truly commenting and liking and building relationships and actually doing what you have to do to make a successful business, you are wasting your time. So be smart about your business. By all means, pray about your business, but don't just post and pray. Post and slay. All right? Now I gotta go. I got a team call to get on, and I would love for you to tell me which one of the 5 tips that I shared are you going to use the most. And if this was meaningful to you, or you feel like it makes sense, or you feel like your team or maybe someone in your downline could benefit from this, please share this video to your team. I would greatly appreciate that. And I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous evening. Happy Monday. All right. Bye, guys.